I'm Sir Tap Tap, and I'm doing pretty good today. I'm getting some work done in the house. I finally. It took me, if you want to know how cheap I am, for I think like 2 years at this point. One of my desktop speakers broke, and I've just been using just the right speaker, and I finally just got a replacement in. Sometime I want to get a 7.1 or maybe 5.1 system, but I just got a 2 and a woofer for pretty cheap, just to like tap tap. You need to have 2 speakers. But first, this is one. If you missed before, we kind of finished the last world. We finished Zone 1, or Zone 0 rather. And it sounds like Dedan is down here in the smoke mine. We heard something about Dedan, which is weird because Dedan kind of got purified in the first game. But most importantly, also really loud. I know I said it before, but the title screen music's really good. There's a batter save, which is currently on. Uh-oh. There's no going back. That's its nice Windows XP thingy. Oh! We got spooky pasted! The original off didn't do that to us. You see, yeah, there's a batter. Okay, we're no longer in control. The file player cannot be opened. I got a real one. There's a real... Let's see if I can show you this. There's a real message now. The file player cannot be opened. And then it closes. Shoot. I wonder if that's a real thing. Let me reopen that game. I wonder if that's a real thing. If anybody knows, if I just missed something for real, please do let me know. If that was just, epic japes and it didn't matter, I guess let me know that too, because that would still be, I still want to know what I missed, whatever it was. File player cannot be opened. I've never seen that one before. Ugh, is there a way to make sure RPG Maker games only open in, windowed? Because it really messes up with my stuff. Because it opens up in the game in ridiculous super low resolution. 152416. Let me get, let me get a note. Let me get a note of that. There we go. Alright, and you might have noticed I did some grinding. More grinding than I meant to do, actually. I got us up to level 9 just to make sure that we don't have to grind on stream or on video. You already... Okay, that seems to be activate. Oh. Whoa, you're big. Frickin' giant female predator up here. Okay. As you notice, I'm pretty strong. Yeah, so I love the auto feature for grinding. It's so good. It's a fan game and all, so we're looking for 5. 205 is probably at the end, huh? Alright, good. 2 is down here. It's a fan game and all, and fan games always have the most fair balance. And I just figured I would do a little grinding off screen just to make absolutely sure we don't need to do it in mid-game. It kind of sucks being this strong though, because I want to hear that good off soundtrack, but I'm sure we'll hear more with the there's a second 6. I just got to do 1 again. I guess that's why 1 wasn't unhighlighted. Ooh, just a face. Oh hey, to give us an excuse to drag out the combat, right? Let's scan everybody. How do I do? Yeah, it's do that has that. Shade, ethereal manifestation of nightmares, weakness, needle, resistant smoke. Wait, needle. Needle is an element? Oh, it's got a body! Oh, that's kind of neat! I thought it was just a face, but it's kind of got a body you can see during the hit animations. Look at that. It's like a spooky, Asian dragon. The wispy kind. So, alright, I remember the boxes doing this. I wonder if this is actually... Shit. Oh god, no. I just reset the whole thing because that was 3 and not 1. Crap. Okay. We're glad that aren't we glad that I grinded, so this is really fast. Wait, what? No, use do. I'm thinking that do is at the top because that's where Mr. Faceman is. The other one. Famished and emaciated ghoul. March. Weakness plastic. See, you gotta, especially in a game where the elements are kind of nonsense. It's definitely nice to be able to scan everything and just be like, all right, what element do I use against you? But I will say, if you're making an RPG, check out what Epic Battle Fantasy does, especially Epic Battle Fantasy 5 does with the scanning. Because like you scan an enemy once and you just have it memorized. Got it memorized. That kind of thing. Not to be spoilers for like a 15-year-old game, but every time I like a character, dead. And they're like the only character that even dies in the game sometimes. Just the one tap likes, just for you. Alright, so now we go to 4. I remember this. So this is just like the gameplay in off. I wonder if this, can you backwards engineer RPG Maker games, or did they just do this all by hand and stuff? I guess there may be like an off template. Is there an off template like RPG Maker project to just mess with? If there is, let me know actually. That would be really interesting. Oh, tell me who your favorite off character is in the comments. Keep forgetting to do the comment call thing. I forget if I already used that one, but whatever. It's been a little bit since the first. I recorded the first 4 videos in one sitting, and now we're back here. Sorry that there's not much story to talk about yet, but hey, this, you don't have to see grinding. You get to see. We'll solve this puzzle and be done with it. Figures that ow. Was that like a Windows sound effect? Alright, there's a thing here. Sorry for the flashing, but we're about to get healed anyway. I'm too cheap. I'm sorry, I can't deal with using consumable items unless I'm gonna die. It's like, no, there's a save point down here. This is how I play all RPGs. Like I said, I'm cheap in real life, I'm cheap in RPGs. It's just, I wonder if this is supposed to look like a gallows, because it totally does. And it does seem relevant, doesn't it? A Joker has been found. What's that? Revives a person. All right. I love the addition of the graphics. In fact, honestly, in terms of like SNES and PlayStation 1 RPGs, the few games that would add like an actual graphic for individual items, that blew me away. This is a fairly simple way to add like a lot to a game to me. I'm lost, but it's okay. Big same, buddy. Big same. Let's put on auto. I hate to be lazy, but like, let's be real. Off, it is enjoyable as an RPG, but you mostly play it. You mostly play it for the story and the world, and that's fine. It doesn't need to be all. Got another Joker, huh? Spooky. I love the whispers in Off, by the way. Oh, it's so atmospheric and good. In fact, I'm gonna have to double check the audio to make sure you can hear them. Oh, there's the meat piles. I feel like that's the right way to go, so we're gonna double check the wrong ways to go, because you know, video games. Isn't that such a? What other thing can you like dilly-dally around in, right? I kind of like that about games. There's more to it than just the basic stuff. I'm a little bit concerned about how many revives the game is giving me. There's a door here, but it locked. Dude's face is weird. I don't mean to bully, but I guess he's got that Zachary smile, but that's a mask, right? He's got like a surgeon mask on, doesn't he? Zachary? Relevant. Unfortunately relevant. I think you can hear me talking back in like March about COVID-19. Like, haha, nobody's gonna know what I'm talking about in a few months, hopefully. And then, don't want to get too real or anything, but yeah, that's a whole thing. Shouts to my HVAC, by the way. So much quieter than the crappy, look at that delicious meat, crappy window AC unit. And I don't have to turn it off during my videos. I mean, you can probably hear it still at least, but it's like a fourth as loud as the window unit, probably less. Like the window unit was like almost ear damagey. I've noticed Parker's been throwing up less, which is a weird thing to notice, but I think the old heater just like, or air conditioner, just didn't cool the house evenly enough, so Parker would get pukey in the summer. Hello, friend. It's a really weird creature inside the barn. I don't think you should go in there. Be careful through here, it's cold and slippery. If you work hard enough, the cows will come back? This place is so empty now. I don't like that. Piece of golden flesh has been found. I love the blood on it. I will say, I didn't really figure there was much material to work with. And I will say that I figure purification is a level or two beyond what has happened here. Like, the specters weren't back. Everything was dead. Even the undead stuff, right? But, it's a fan game. It's allowed to take some liberties to kind of tell its own story, right? Alright, this is what I want. I'm scared of whatever's in the barn. I'm a giant babu. It's impossible for the living to leave once they enter here because they are tangible. If you'd like to return outside, I can teleport you. Would you like to return outside? Oh! Oh, the puzzle! Oh, I was like, what the hell are you talking about? But yeah. You made it through the mines? You must be pretty strong to do that. You seem to be unequipped. I'll have something to be of use to you. It costs 400 credits. They'll part with 100. You're served old shirt. Take care of yourself now. It's a shirt with the off logo. This is the same shirt pattern because the old one was an X shirt. I didn't even notice that. But yeah, there's a big X on the logo of off, which I guess indicates, well, off, right? What a literal title. What's your favorite title? Please, kind ghosty. He's so polite. Yeah, it's a good sound. Lost my train of thought because of that. I love stuff like that in games. What's your favorite game title that, like, you don't really get what it means until you finish the game, right? Like Undertale, oh, you fall down a hole and it's a story. Obvious, right? But off is like, what do you mean off? Is that strange? And then you beat the game, it's like, oh. I can't think of too many games like that off the top of my head, honestly. I like titles like that a lot. Sometimes I feel my job is pointless now that the cows are gone. All I do is sit here and float all day. So we gotta do strength puzzles, huh? I have failed the puzzle. I'm so sorry you have to suffer through me doing puzzles, because... how many times have I said this, but puzzle... Possibly... Oh, that was not hard at all. Okay. 2 jokers have been found. My work is basically solving puzzles, right? I'm a programmer, so puzzles at home is like, oh, no. I just got home. No puzzles. This is where we pack medals to send them to other zones. And I guess that's something to say for having hobbies that are different from your job. Like, I don't really code for fun too much because, you know, it's work. I do like coding. I like making things in general, not just coding. But, you know, once I'm home, I want to do something different. Everything looks to be in order. And I'm sure if I made, you know, playing video games is my job, you know, if I got enough money for YouTube and stuff, I'm sure I would need to do not YouTube things in my hobby free time, you know? These metal clusters come from cows. Do you know what a cow is? Wait, what do you mean metal comes from the cow? I thought the meat comes from the cows. Where did the metal come from the cows? Whatever. I mean, they have a smoke mine, so who am I to judge? This is some intense strength puzzles. Alright, let's see what the creature is. You know, I'm gonna save. I did the puzzle. Oh, the whispers, love the whispers. I'm sorry to keep saying that, but God, get me a game with a strong color palette, ominous, not super blatant horror, but that more subtle kind of stuff, that psychological horror. Give me some spooky whispers, And some unusual sounds. I love the sounds that things make when they talk to you. Like that! Like that. I love stuff like that. What? Who are you? Do what you? Me. I'm a flesh eater. Came here in hopes of finding meat. There is none. Where are the drugs going? What there's left. Your cursed health inspectors won't let me touch a nibble. I'm so famished. Guess I'll have to eat you. Dang, that is a thick boy. Like he's got a little face behind the mask. Sorry, let me just enjoy the music for a second. God, how perfect is Off's music though. Let me scan him first. Love that bass. Flesh-eating manifest. I wonder if there's a manifestation of like the consumption of all of the things. Maybe they're created by the purification of the zones. That would make sense. You know, one zone for each element. So he's not weak to anything, which is interesting. Oh, I'm muted. Crap. Oh, it's just buttons. I think he has my good skills. What's new? Mild Blessing is new, which gives me 15, which gives me HP. I think Rapid Strike is new. Yeah, I think that's new. Let's see what Buttons has that's new. Interfacing Chain. It's a smoke attack of moderate impact. How much HP did he have? Like 15,000? Oh hey, Bloodthirst. I keep forgetting to use that. That's so important to have. Actually, if I boost... Actually, if I boost my attack power, I don't think it affects skills. 0. Stunned. There we go. Yeah, I think that buff only affects my regular attacks. Spectral Grip. He grabbed my booty. I don't like that. Art in this game is really good, by the way. It's a little bit different, definitely, than the original Off, but you definitely feel the inspiration. It definitely... It's just a little bit of its own thing, but that's good. I think a good fan game doesn't necessarily want to just completely 100% replicate the experience, but kind of make its own thing as well, while still definitely fitting with the original to some degree. Like Mario Adventure. Oh god, Mario Adventure was a fantastic, probably the best ROM hack of all time. It doesn't even... If calling it a ROM hack feels unfair to ROM hacks. Good sounds in this game. It's basically a total conversion of Mario 3 to its own kind of game. You can definitely tell it's using Mario 3 as an engine. I have a... I didn't fully complete that, actually. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. But I did a bunch of videos on that years ago. Almost 10 years ago, good god. 2,000 experience gained. 600 credits received. Joker received. Do level 10. Charged with balance obtained. Steel Will. Alright. Not to be confused with Steel Wool. Oh, that hurt a lot. Stay back! No hurts! I'm sorry. I couldn't control myself. But hey, do you have some flesh on you? If you give me some, I'll give you something in return. I only ask for 2 pieces of silver flesh. That's cheap. Received 1 gluttony and greed orb. It's pretty rare to come by. Found them lying outside the mines. Think the fellow in here might have dropped them. I'm sure he's fine with it. He looks so different from the side. Not want to sound mean, but are you a bad monster? Not all us monsters are bad. Some just like to roam around, like me. I have no reason to hurt people. Maybe we'll see each other again. That would be nice! Dew is too innocent for this terrible crap hole world. Oh, I was hoping that was equipment. That's kind of the holy grail, isn't it? Oh, no, that's the holy grail, actually. Increasing maximum stats permanently is the holy grail, but even better than equipment. Okay. That's interesting, because, I mean, I'm sure it's easy enough to do that in RPG Maker, right? But I don't believe there was anything quite like that in the original Off. I don't recall there being permanent stat upgrades. Then again, it has been many years. We might stream the original Off some year. Some year. I'm not going to necessarily say this year. I wonder. Oh no! Oh, I feel bad about that. Whatever. I can just erase my save file. I was wondering if it would let me do that. I thought I would get like a spooky message like you cannot change the past, but no. Crap. I hope I haven't like destroyed some chance of getting a true ending or something. But this doesn't feel like the sort of game that would do stuff like that. I mean, we did see that. Oh crap. Oh, I've been playing so long. It's not too much past a normal video. I think beating a boss is a good end of a video. So you know what? We will continue next time. This is a really good off-fan game. I am Sir Tap Tap. Like and subscribe for more videos like this. And feel free to suggest more off-fan games. Ideally shorter ones. This one is great and I will finish it. But oh my goodness, this is... I might like do a speed up playthrough or something. I don't even know. I'd never like doing stuff like that. Or like just editing the good parts. I'd like to show the whole game, but this has been a bit long, but we will finish it. This is really good. Alright. See you next time. As I crack my bones.
Alright gamers, remember to like, subscribe, and smash that bell.
Frog, what are you doing in my house?
I would just get out.